You've been blind for 3 years. You might feel a bit unaccustomed at first, but you'll be back to normal in a week.
But didn't I die?
Answer me! Answer me!
A fleeting bloom leaving the flowery path.
Finally waited for you. Finally.
Oh, I love you, Anyana.
I've actually been reborn back to 3 years ago, the day I regained my sight.
Chuyu, you promised me. I wrote the songs and ghosts sung to help you become a superstar. You said once I regained my sight, you'd announce that I wrote all the songs.
Let me debut!
Why won't you admit it? Let go of me. Who the hell are you? Are you sick in the head? Are you out of your mind? I am the dignified creative superstar of the music industry. Why would I need Chuyu to go sing for me? Oh, even are you? Check him out! Hey, everyone, my name is Lu Ming. I am the ghost singer for Chuyu. I wrote all of his songs. You must not be fooled!
I'm Lu Ming's fiancé. I can testify that everything he said is a lie. You can't sing at all. I'm Lu Ming's sister. I can prove that Lu Ming is just jealous. It is a false accusation. He doesn't know how to compose music at all. I am Lu Ming's mother. I can testify. Lu Ming has been blind for 3 years and relied entirely on Chuyu's financial support. He is lying. He is the madman.
Ma. Yes, Susan. Why are you both doing this? It is you. It must be you.
You stay away. Get away.
You must have threatened them. That is the only reason they'd say such things against their will. Amigo! Speak up! Say something! Why? I just wanted to take back what was rightfully mine. Yet, you treat me like a madman, and I have to die at the hands of my own fiancé and sister. Why on earth is this happening?
Hello, honey. Your birthday party is all ready.
Maybe in this world, you have to close your eyes to see everything clearly.
In my past life, Sujin betrayed me and testified falsely against me.
Dad! Oh, big sister! Why did you treat me like this? Why, exactly?
Sorry. Did I come?
At a bad time.
No. Your timing is perfect.
Yeah.
Your new album launch is in 3 days, once this album drops.
You will surely be
At the Heavenly King level, right?
In the music scene, I wrote 10 hit songs. That is true Heavenly King power. It is just that I still have to perform live.
It is too exhausting!
Just make Lu Ming do more of the ghost, singing for you. After all, you've supported him for 3 years, letting him work a bit harder.
It's only right.
Junhua, Lu Ming is your own brother. Is it really okay to treat him like this? You are his girlfriend. Shouldn't you care about him more? Besides, everything I do is for his own good.
It's worked for me!
How would Chuyu give him the chance to be a ghost singer? As for you...
You should remember this!
Sacrificed his eyes for your sake.
Of course I remember. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given up my true love to stay stuck with a blind man. Isn't my sacrifice enough?
That is why I didn't object to your affair with Chuyu. But you have to understand, the person who marries Chuyu must be me. Even though Lu Ming is blind, he is still my biological brother.
About as a child! You have to tell him! I know! I'll give him a commitment!
Chuyu, Qinhuan and I love you so much. If one day we're both about to die, who would you say first?
My name is Qinhuan. If one day you were about to die, the first person to save you would definitely be that damn blind man.
Suji, Chuyu, I can prove that Lu Ming is just jealous!
He is framing you! He doesn't know how to compose music at all!
Panic! I finally understand why you treated me like that in my past life. Lu Qinhuan. It turns out the one being deceived was never you. It was me.
Sis! I'm back!
Lu Ming! Lu Ming!
Who told you to come back early?
That's all you know! Don't panic!
He is blind. He can't see anything.
Am I really that unwanted in this house? Am I just a burden to you?
Do I really have to report in just to come back to my own home?
Lu Ming!
I'm just worried about you. You're blind. What if something happened to you on the way here? Can't you just stop causing us trouble and making a mess of things?
As punishment!
Go kneel in the yard and reflect on what you've done.
Worried. True Bao. Making a mess? Fair enough.
I'm just a blind man after all.
Maybe if I were dead,
You'd all be happier.
Lu Ming, it's enough!
How can you think of your big sister like that?
You want to stand on stage!
Do you know how many times I begged Chuyu just to get you this opportunity? That is the only reason he agreed to let you be his ghost singer.
sis!
You really suffered for my sake, didn't you? How could I possibly bear to let you suffer?
How about this? I won't sing for him anymore.
Then you won't ever have to beg him again. Okay?
No!
Lu Ming, how can you refuse to sing for him? How can you say such a thing? Go to the yard immediately. Kneel down and reflect on your attitude.
A ghost. Again!
Lu Ming!
If you dare come back early again, or dare refuse to be a ghost singer again, you will kneel in the courtyard. Say it once, kneel for an hour.
Say it twice. Kneel for 10 times is 10 hours.
Until you learn your lesson.
Reflect. Again. For 3 years, I've been reflecting like a fool. Lu Qinhuan, what exactly did I do wrong?
Lu Ming, are you crazy?
That was Mom's favorite bus.
Crazy? Just of us? Is it more important than your own brother?
Lu Ming! I said, kneel down.
I'm telling you to reflect because I care about you.
You break my heart. Get out!
Get out! Over a vase. My own sister tells me to get lost. You certainly care about me.
Chuyu!
Chuyu! Sister, why did you call out Chouyu's name just now? Is he here in our house?
Why would Chuyu be here? Lu Ming, stop being so unreasonable. Do you know how many songs Chuyu wrote for you these past 3 years?
He could have sung them himself. He did it just so you wouldn't feel useless. He gave you chances, time and again. And you still have the nerve to refuse to go sing for him.
For me! It was all for me! Should I be deeply grateful to Chu Yu then? He kept writing. Don't you know that Toddy wrote every single one of those songs?
Shut up! Lu Ming, have you no shame? Chu Yu gave you a chance. You're ungrateful, and now you want to steal credit for his work. Get out! Get out and kneel for an hour!
I'm stealing Sai's work! Fine. Call him out here right now. Call him here! I want to ask him who actually wrote those songs!
Could it be that he really wrote them?
Impossible! That is impossible!
阿宇多久放的? Lie to me.
Cease!
Call him over here. Let's confront him face to face about who really wrote those songs! Who wrote them? 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 Who wrote them?
Lu Qinghuan, Su Jin, in your hearts, Chu Yu is the only one who matters.
I'm asking him. Oh, cut it. Oh, cut it. Oh, cut it.
Lu Ming, stop making a scene. Yu is very busy. He doesn't have time for your nonsense.
Sai. Lu Qinghuan, call Chu Yu right now. Ask him to his face. Do you dare? You
let this useless trash keep acting crazy.
No, I can't let him find out about our relationship. Only his singing voice can help Chu Yu become a true heavenly king.
In my past life and this life.
So, it turns out I truly don't hold even the slightest place in your hearts.
Madam is here.
Lu Ming, what do you think you're doing? You're actually holding that broken stick. Trying to hit your own sister. Mom, Lu Ming misunderstood Chu Yu. He claims Chu Yu deceived him. He's being unreasonable and trying to claim credit for Chu Yu's songs.
Mom, we can't let him know Chu Yu is here. Otherwise, the two of them will get into a fight.
Ma!
During these 3 years that I've been blind, what kind of role have you played?
Lu Ming, kneel down. Mom!
But there is broken glass on the floor.
I wanted him to kneel on the glass. He needs to learn a hard lesson today. Biting the hand that feeds him. Chu Yu has been so good to him. His eyes might be blind, but has his heart gone blind too? Kneel!
So this is my beloved family. It turns out I was blind in my past life, both in my eyes and my heart.
Have you lost your mind?
We only let you sing a few lines.
Because Chu Yu was tired. Do you think the songs belong to you? Do you think the glory of a star is yours too?
Do you know how much your sister sacrificed? Just to let you be the ghost singer.
Mom!
Make him apologize to you. Even though Yu isn't here, he is the one most hurt by this.
Did you hear me? Go apologize to Chu Yu.
Or else, don't you ever step foot in this house again.
And don't call me Ma!
Fine. Apologize. I will do as you say. Auntie!
What? Auntie! He is rebelling. This is mutiny. If you walk out that door today, don't ever come back.
From the moment you forced me to kneel on broken glass, the Odo Ming died.
He is completely out of control.
That beast! He actually dares to disobey me now!
清华，靠素锦挺一点点。He loves Su Jing the most.
Let Su Jing teach him a lesson.
We cannot have any delays.
For Chuyu's new song launch.
Mom, don't worry.
If Su Jing not telling to go east, Lu Ming wouldn't dare go west.
I accept your proposal.
Understood. God, pick me up.
What is going on? Look at that!
Wow.
Ming, I have been waiting 3 years for this day.
I told you, with your talent,
Even if you are blind,
I can still make you the biggest star in the industry.
let's go.
Oh, it is not too late.
Ha!
You can see.
Only by closing my eyes could I see the true nature of this world. So, keep this a secret for me.
If you had debuted 3 years ago, even if you were blind, you would surely be the top superstar in the music industry.
Hey, honey, plant shotgun. The birthday party is ready. Why aren't you here yet?
I'll be right here. Let's go. Mr. Zheng.
At Chuyu's new release conference tomorrow, I want the entire entertainment industry to be present. I'm going to put on a real show.
Men? Not necessarily.
Oh, look! The star of the show has arrived! Come on!
Let's all say it together.
Happy birthday!
3 years. Past life and present. It is time to settle the score.
Honey, where have you been? I was worried sick. Don't run off like that anymore.
Exactly.
My throat feels off. I need you for the new song launch tomorrow.
You have to be my ghost singer again.
Thanks. There won't be a next time.
A blind guy putting on such airs. If it weren't for Chuyu and Sujin, I wouldn't have bothered coming.
Ha! His voice just resembles. Chuyu pities him. He feeds him out of pity, risking his own reputation to let him ghost sing.
Chuyu and Sujin are a match made in heaven.
If not for this blind man clinging to them, the lovers would have been together long ago. A loser like him who relies on charity.
How does he have the face to keep living?
Why doesn't he just die?
A charity case. Yo.
Is it really Sinyu giving Simon charity?
Your songs.
Did you really write them all?
Of course. What a joke. If Chuyu songs weren't written by him, are you saying Sun Yu wrote them? You blind trash. Why couldn't it be me?
Lu Ming, have you lost your mind? How could Chuyu's songs possibly be written by you? Even if you're jealous, you can't just make false accusations.
Listen. Oh, man.
We released the songs you wrote over the past 3 years under Chuyu's name. Do you think we were bullying you?
No!
We did it so you could focus on your recovery, didn't we?
Then I really ought to thank you.
Of course you should thank Chuyu. Tomorrow at the launch event, after you finish ghost singing for him, Chuyu will publicly announce your debut to everyone.
Exactly. You'll definitely debut tomorrow. But let's drop that for now. Sujin got you a birthday cake. Let's make a wish and blow out the candles.
Lu Ming can't see. What if he gets burned by the candles? I suggest letting Chuyu and Sujin blow them out for him.
Great idea!
Honey, everyone is just trying to protect you. You don't mind, do you?
Of course.
I really don't mind at all.
Yeah!
Only true lovers could be so in sync blowing out candles. Chuyu, I bet Sujin is the only person in the world who loves you this much.
Hey! Don't joke like that. Lu Ming over there might get jealous. I propose our guest of honor, Lu Ming, sings a song for us to liven things up. What do you say? Great!
Lu Ming, didn't you say you wrote all your love for me into your new song? Sing it for me now.
Sure.
Sujin!
Thank you for sticking by my side these last 3 years.
This next song is dedicated to you.
It is called Betrayal Love Song.
Betrayal love song. What is that supposed to mean? Does he know something? Impossible. He can't see a thing.
Testing. 다시.
You ask me, where does the last true love in this world reside? I point a clue beyond the sea until I am in your arms. If your heart always turns a dead fear, when I say I love you, why the panic?
It is just a song. Lyrics.
He's just a blind man. What could he know?
Promises betray promises. The knife betrays the embrace. Piercing the heart, yet I cannot see.
Promises betray promises. Isn't he singing about me?
He must know.
You're overthinking it.
How could a blind man see anything?
He's just jealous.
What? Right? Does he have to suspect me?
I can tolerate this marriage being a grave to him. But you would never give your love to him.
You ask me where the last true love in this world resides.
Isn't Lu Ming singing about himself? Does he know he's being cheated on? Even if he knows, so what? I've already agreed to marry you. Yet you use this song to spite me. So petty!
Promises betray promises. The knife betrays the embrace. Piercing the heart, yet I cannot see. It is best you can't see.
Although I promised to marry him.
I want to hear my beloved sing. I believe in your deception. For one more day. One more day.
Such a high note. Lu Ming! You blind fool. You've sung for me for 3 years, yet I never realized that you were holding back your true skill.
Letting love go numb. A weeping face. Forever betraying forever. Tears betray the eyes. Loving into the abyss. I still won't change. I'd rather believe in your deception.
He can see.
Why? Are his eyes open? Then he saw everything we just did.
I'm just too nervous. He is blind. What could he possibly see?
Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
If your heart refuses to listen.
You are blind, even with your eyes wide open.
Wouldn't it be more exciting to drink cross-cupped wine right before his open eyes?
Wouldn't that be even more thrilling?
Promises, betrayal, promises on knives, betrayal lingering. Piercing my heart, yet unseen by my eyes.
Blooming, you were the one who used this song to discuss me first. I could only respond by turning my back on our love.
What was my answer? I won't let another day pass without hating you.
Suji, count yourself lucky. Only after Chuyu is ruined.
Will it be your turn? Heavenly King! For this moment, I have waited 3 years.
I, too, have waited 3 years for this day.
Hurry up. Choyu's concert is about to start. It is all because Lu Ming has been acting crazy lately. I haven't slept well in 2 days, and I nearly overslept today. I can't be late for Choyu's concert.
Mr. Lu isn't answering his phone since Mr. Lu regained his vision.
Has he experienced any discomfort in his eyes?
If so, please have him come in for a checkup soon.
What?
Lu Ming, regain his sight.
Call him over. We need to confront him about who really wrote those songs.
Wrote them. Wrote them.
So, he saw everything that day.
He was faking his blindness. He was biding his time.
He was waiting for the day Chuyu ascended to the throne of Heavenly King.
He intends to destroy Choyu.
Hello, Miss Lu, are you still there?
Quick, get to Choyu's concert venue. Top speed. I can't let him ruin Choyu.
Let's give a warm round of applause to welcome the shining star who is about to be crowned the king of the music world.
Stop!
Has finally taken the stage.
I must stop Lu Ming before he opens his mouth. Damn it! Choyu, pick up the phone!
Sorry, the subscriber you dialed is currently unavailable.
Crap, he should be on stage by now. Suji, call Suji. Call Suji.
Music is the most important part of my life. Every performance carries my dreams and passion.
You want me?
What do I do? What do I do? Call Lu Ming. Alright, call Lu Ming.
Lu Ming, I know you've regained your sight. I won't let you ruin Choyu. I absolutely won't allow it.
Or else I will never forgive you.
I'll disown you as my brother.
It is over. He is going to destroy Choyu. I can't let that happen.
Sister Du, tell Choyu not to let Lu Ming sing. He has regained his sight. He is planning to ruin Choyu. Come on! Only 4 kilometers left. Faster! Go faster! Hurry! 3 minutes left. I have to make it in 3 minutes.
Tonight I will perform 10 golden hits from my latest album. To pave the way for me, Chuyu, to be crowned king of music.
The first song, Dark Fragrance.
Sick intro.
The road to the throne is severed.
What is happening? Why is there no sound?
What the hell is that blind Lu Ming doing?
Hey, look, he just moved his mouth. Why wasn't there any sound?
Yeah, what is going on?
Chuyu, you love lip syncing and acting so much, don't you? Well, now, you can act to the bitter end.
Lu Ming, what do you think you're doing? You've been ghost singing for 3 years and never messed up once.
Lu Ming, the same blood runs through our veins. That is why I tolerate you and put up with you. But ruining Chuyu crosses the line. I will never allow it.
The intro has such a great vibe, but why did the sound suddenly cut out?
It is the equipment. Basically.
It is a technical malfunction. These things happen all the time at concerts.
Right, exactly. It is just an equipment failure.
Lu Ming, I'm giving you one last chance. If you don't sing now, you're dead meat.
Chuyu, so you like to put on a show. Keep acting then. I'll play along one last time. The deeper you get into character, the closer you are to your doom.
So it really was an equipment issue. I thought Lu Ming was playing tricks.
Quick! Stop the singing! Lu Ming knows everything. He isn't blind anymore.
What?
Let's see what excuse you come up with this time.
Short-lived resistance. After that blind trash throws his little tantrum, he still goes back to ghost singing like a good boy. Lyrics smiling together after the storm has passed.
Singing you call him Grandpa. What do you call your dad's mom?
It is all over! What is happening? What on earth is going on?
It is an equipment failure. It must be the equipment. Organizers, what is going on here? Are there so many glitches?
This time, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the on-site equipment.
Chuya!
Why is there still no singing? Are you lip syncing?
Using a ghost singer.
Impossible! Absolutely impossible!
Chuyu 不可能 lip sync.
I wasn't lip syncing. I swear I wasn't lip syncing. It is the equipment. It is faulty.
Lu Ming, you obediently played my dog for 3 years. Just waiting for this day to bite me.
Oh, when the petals leave the flower, the dark fragrance fades away after the wind and rain.
现在张开 Chuyu didn't even open his mouth.
That is the voice. That is exactly Chuyu's voice.
If love tells me to go on, I will fight until the very end.
Chuyu, why does that voice sound exactly like yours? You'll be nailed to the pillar of shame in the music world.
Stop the music!
No.
Everyone, Chuyu debuted 3 years ago and has over a dozen hits. This is a critical moment for his rise to Heavenly King. Please, Believe in him. He would never lip sync. Then whose singing voice is that?
It is. This is my own voice. I pre-recorded a backing track, playing my own recording at my own concert. How can you call that lip syncing?
Right, he recorded it himself. That doesn't count as lip syncing. It is only lip syncing if you use someone else's voice. Isn't that right?
Then who am I?
Resonance.
You blind fool. Are you crazy? I, Chuyu, reached this height today relying entirely on my own talent. What nonsense are you spouting?
Blind man?
The blind man who only sang for you from the shadows is dead.
Your eyes. You're not blind.
You've regained your sight!
Sorry, I have regained my sight. Forgot to mention that. Next time, for sure.
I get it now!
You were faking it all along. You did this on purpose. So, what exactly do you want? Money, women, status, glory. What do you want? I can give you anything!
You're asking me what I want.
I want your total ruin.
How does that sound?
I, Lu Ming, today, in front of all these cameras, I am exposing singer Chuyu for lip syncing and revealing that every song he claims to have written was stolen from me.
Is that true?
Seriously?
He can see everything! Lu Ming, why did you have to regain your sight? I was already prepared to marry you, to have children with you. Why did you have to see again? Why ruin Chuyu? Why ruin everything? I didn't!
Lu Ming is framing me because I never gave him a chance to debut. He holds a grudge and is trying to frame me.
The entertainment industry is all about chasing fame and fortune. People will do anything for exposure, even framing others out of spite. Despicable character.
On one side, a rising star with 0 scandals in 3 years.
On the other, a nobody. I'd rather trust Chuyu.
Exactly. Chuyu has been flawless for 3 years. I believe him.
I believe him too! Me too! Yes, I trust Chuyu!
But the facts have now proven that Chuyu is a plagiarist and a fraud. Lu Ming, ruining Chuyu means ruining your own future. I can't watch you keep making these mistakes. I can testify for Chuyu. I am Lu Ming's biological sister, and I know for a fact Lu Ming is framing him. Lu Ming, Chuyu was so good to you. While you were blind these 3 years, he gave you a job. Gave you chances. So why are you framing him now? No! It really is a frame-up!
Obviously. How shameless. Even his own sister said so. He's just jealous and framing Chuyu.
I knew it.
She would rather destroy her own brother just to protect Chuyu. In her eyes, our family bond isn't worth a single strand of Chuyu's hair.
Lu Ming, if you step down, you're still just you. But if Chuyu falls from grace, he can never be a superstar again. I'll marry you to repay my debt. But my heart belongs to Chuyu.
Lu Ming, I'm your fiancée. Since when do you know how to write songs? How could I not know?
Lu Ming, don't blame me. As long as you don't ruin Ayu, I'll cut ties with him and be with you and only you.
Ask yourself, do you really not know that I write songs?
Lu Ming, stop making a scene. Okay, just promise me. You'll stop this now. From now on, I'll be faithful and love only you.
Lu Ming, stop it. A blind man can't even write characters. You can't even hold a pen, so how could you write a song?
Just admit it! Ha!
Lu Ming, let it go! I beg you! Can you really bear to see me suffer? Lu! If you still consider me your sister, stop making a scene. Apologize to Ayu immediately, and end this farce. Okay, don't do this! Lu Ming!
Soji, Lu Jinhuan, you two disgust me.
You say we're disgusting!
You claim Chuyu doesn't lip sync, and that he wrote this song.
And that I'm falsely accusing him!
And let him sing Dark Fragrance, if he can actually do it.
And prove himself. I'll kneel and apologize to him right now.
Sing. I don't believe you were lip-syncing.
Chuyu, sing! Prove yourself! Don't let us down!
Vocal! Okay.
I'll do it. My singing isn't that bad.
When the petals leave the flower. Oh, crap. Why is this song so hard to sing?
Oh my god. Why does he sound so terrible? How is this possible?
Didn't Chuyu claim he only let Lu Ming sing to help him out? Why are Chuyu's vocals leagues below Lu Ming's?
If I stop now, the seeds of doubt will take root.
With vocals like that, he is not even mediocre. How did this song ever win a Golden Melody Award?
It sounds terrible. Is this really the king of songs who wrote over a dozen hits? The Chuyu I worshipped for 3 years.
Just a stink after all, how storms shoot.
Oh, this is the first time you've heard your own voice on stage, isn't it? You must be disgusted by yourself too, right?
Chuyu, he had Lu Ming ghost sing for him, which honed Lu Ming's skills, but caused his own to regress.
And now,
he is being framed by someone with no conscience.
is there anyone in this world more worthy of sympathy than Chuyu?
Lyrics if love tells me to carry on.
Fake love won't tell you anything. But the person who truly wants to ruin you, Lu Ming.
You refused to admit you framed him. You forced Chuyu to sing, and he did it. He sang so beautifully, yet you interrupted him. Are you afraid he'll expose your lies? How can you bully him like this?
You call that beautiful? Is there something wrong with your ears?
I only interrupted his song. I didn't break his legs.
What is a rush?
I just don't want everyone here to waste the money they spent on expensive tickets.
Lyrics if love tells me to carry on. Oh, lyrics I will fight until the end of love. Lyrics if the heart dies in splendor, audience, wow, it sounds so good. Lyrics love will be reborn from the ashes.
Lu Ming, you endured and plotted for 3 years. Is this what you wanted? To steal all the spotlight? Is that it?
Lu Ming!
You're so cruel. Our love for you will only turn to ashes. It will never be reborn.
Lu Ming, I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. You are the one who betrayed my love.
I have no more whispers of love for you, only offerings for the dead.
Lyrics reborn from the ashes, wildfire burns across the grass. Look, another spring breeze blows. Lyrics, the elegy of the buried flowers, drifts away.
Lyrics lingers on. Audience, this is real music. This is what a stage performance should be.
Lu Ming, the gears of fate have begun to turn. The era that belongs to you starts right now.
When the petals leave the flower, the scent remains.
Lu Ming!
Are these the lyrics you wrote? Don't think I don't know that you're writing about yourself.
You're saying you're the petal leaving us.
And that your scent will linger on. No, you will only wither and rot.
I will disown you as my brother. You will lose everything.
Even if you wrote this song, I will never admit it.
I will fight until love's ended. If the heart remains, the applause, the honor, the cheers.
Every single bit of it was supposed to be mine. Lu Ming, you stole it from me.
Let the heart die in brilliance.
Lu Ming, you were the one who stole me away from Chuyu.
Shouldn't you use your talent and honor to compensate him?
You are so selfish.
Fire burns across the grass, yet look, it is spring again.
This time, I won't be merciful like I was 3 years ago and let a threat grow. This time, I will crush you completely.
I will fight until love's end. If the heart dies in brilliance, love will be reborn from the ashes. Hard to forget our lingering whispers.
What? This is over? We'll just say.
You were the one who tried to ruin my lover. Chuyu! You crossed my line first. You started this fire. There will be no spring breeze, no reaper, only ashes.
Cold! Dead ashes!
When the petals leave the flower.
Wow.
Lumi!
In this song, I heard all the hardships you've been through. I heard your whole story.
In your song, I saw a reflection of every one of us.
I really admire this line. Fire burns across the grass, yet look, it is spring again. I never imagined that the resilience of love could be described with such exquisite beauty.
Lumi, do you hear that? They've acknowledged you. You've won their approval. You've proved yourself. The one who belongs on this stage is you, Lu Ming. I know you're jealous that I idolize Chuyu, but every girl has the right to be a fan. Besides, I've already agreed to marry you. What more could you want? Why did you have to steal Chuyu's song and frame him like this?
Stealing his thunder.
I hid behind this curtain for 3 years, letting Chuyu steal my work.
I had you stay behind the scenes so you could learn, not steal. How could you twist the truth and trample on my kindness?
Sujian, your kindness is like a red-hot coal. It burns. It sears. I can't hold it, so I have no qualms about trampling on it.
Lu Ming, stop being so unreasonable. Think about our relationship. Just apologize, and I'll forgive you. Chuyu will forgive you too.
Apologize. What did I do wrong? He is the one who stole my song.
I should be the one deciding whether to forgive him.
Lu Ming, even though you are my brother, helping you with this would be aiding a crime. I testify, this song was stolen by Lu Ming from Chuyu.
Your help truly chills my heart.
Stop acting. I know everything. The day Chuyu finished his manuscript, you said you wanted to thank him for taking care of you these past 3 years. You asked me to invite Chuyu to dinner. But the very next day, Chuyu's manuscript was gone. Lu Ming once saved me, and I am grateful to him. But even though I know this isn't right, but I still stole the manuscript of this song from Chuyu. Behind his back, I transcribed it into Braille for him. Character by character.
To do something like that, it is absolutely depraved.
You claim I stole his draft, but who actually saw it? You say this song is his, but who was the one secretly practicing it on the piano?
It was me! Two nights ago, very late, Lu Ming thought we were asleep, but I heard him secretly rehearsing in his room. He was practicing this very song.
I even found a handwritten draft in the trash can in his room, although it had been torn to pieces.
Once pieced back together, it was clearly this song. Lu Ming, just admit it. We're telling the truth because we don't want you to keep making mistakes.
You keep claiming this is for my own good. But when I needed help the most,
when I needed trust the most,
you didn't hesitate to stand against me. This kind of family,
This kind of goodness, I'm better off without it.
Ha! Lu Ming, you stabbed Chuyu in the back for fame and profit. And now you're going to hurt your closest family too, aren't you?
Have you done a single thing that a loving family is supposed to do?
Enough. Being the loudest doesn't make you right. Lu Ming, if everyone says you're wrong, then you must be wrong.
Exactly. The whole world might wrong you. But your parents certainly wouldn't. This time, I choose to believe Chuyu.
Thankfully, everyone here has sharp eyes. And it proves it. You just wanted this song.
I could have given it to you. You didn't need to steal it.
Even if you wanted to debut, I could have helped you.
Even though your behavior is shameful, I'm still willing to help any young person with a dream. Just admit it. All right. Then I can help you.
It is easy for young people to go astray. Just admit it and fix it in time, and you can get back on the right path.
Lu Ming, are you still going to be this stubborn? You stole, you cheated, and you lied. Wasn't it all just to make your debut? Well, that opportunity is right in front of you now. If you just admit it, it is yours for the taking. We will all help you.
Lu Ming, just admit it. I won't blame you. I'm still your girlfriend. We can still get married. You can still be my husband.
Lu Ming, just admit it. Just say the words. It is not that hard to say. We won't blame you.
You think I couldn't possibly create such a great song, right? You think the only way I can stand here is by stealing from others, don't you? You can choose not to believe me. You can question me, but don't you dare think that I will accept your hypocritical charity. Absolutely not!
Lu Ming, why are you so stubborn? No one is offering you charity. We just want you to admit your mistake.
I did nothing wrong. Why should I admit it? Just because you label me a thief, does that mean I have to accept it?
Lu Ming, right now it is just a small mistake. But if you deny it, it becomes a serious crime. You could go to prison. Lu Ming, we would be heartbroken.
We'd be devastated. This song is my life's work. I wrote every single word myself. I don't need any of your hypocritical pity.
We've offered you all the tolerance and help we can. What else do you want?
What more do you want to take? I didn't take anything. You did.
You can take away my reputation.
And destroy my future. But don't you dare try to take away my dignity. I will not bow my head. And I will never admit defeat. Am I making false accusations? Or are you lip-syncing? Am I in denial? Or are you framing me? The truth must come out today.
The innocent have nothing to hide. Lu Ming, I've known you for 3 years, and I trust what I see. And I see a righteous Lu Ming. He would never do something as despicable as stealing. I support you. Prove yourself.
I don't see a trace of dishonesty in Lu Ming. If you can prove yourself, I'll support you.
What? You're still going to make a scene.
We've tried to persuade you for so long. Do you really want to break our hearts completely?
You are the ones making a scene. You are the ones stabbing my heart. You're forcing me to wipe away the last bit of affection I had for you.
Although this is my concert, and I don't want to waste time, for the sake of my innocence,
I also agree to this.
Since you claim this song is yours, then can you explain to us
why you couldn't find the lyrics?
This song is indeed from my new album, but I haven't recorded it yet, and I didn't plan to sing it today. I simply forgot the lyrics. Forgetting lyrics at the opening, isn't that normal?
Things like this happen to me all the time. Understandable.
Alright, in that case, I propose we randomly pick a few songs from Chuyu's set list today and have Lu Ming sing them. If Lu Ming can sing them all, it proves the lip-syncing accusation is indeed well-founded. What?
I can prove that I'm the real singer, because every single lyric is branded into my memory. Chuyu, aside from your filthy, immoral schemes, what else is in that head of yours?
Lu Ming!
I'm warning you. These songs are registered under my name. Even if I can't sing them, legally speaking, the intellectual property rights belong to me. If you dare sing them today, I will sue you.
I'll sue you into bankruptcy. I'll make sure you rot in prison.
Bankruptcy. Rot in prison. Why? Why me? I'll be waiting.
Don't you disappoint me.
The new album is unreleased. If Chuyu is the original singer, then there's no way Lu Ming could know the songs. I agree with this method.
What about the other two judges? What do you say?
It is time-consuming, but for the sake of fairness, I agree.
Agreed.
Good! In Choyu's submitted set list today, there is a song titled Liar. Let's have him sing that one.
Liar!
Liar. Perfect choice. I hope certain people here will see themselves in these lyrics.
It started with just two people. Isn't it always the same story? Starting with a spark, but the good times fade. Impossible to hide.
Lu Ming, this is the first time I've seen you this serious. If you hadn't Ruth and Chuyu, our bond as siblings could have lasted forever. It was you who destroyed it.
You ask if people can be trusted, but liar isn't written on anyone's face. Those solemn vows and promises you made, I just laugh them off.
You stopped being blind a long time ago. You've been plotting your revenge against me all along.
I won't just laugh it off.
On this stage, between you and me, only one can survive.
Your long-planned departure, you thought I was too stupid, too dumb to see through it?
Ha! Lu Ming! I endured so much scorn.
I stayed by your side for 3 years, only to get your premeditated heartlessness in return.
Yeah, your long-planned fresh start. I was the one who was stupid. I was the fool.
You used your blindness to win our sympathy and trust.
Only to stab us in the back. You betrayed family and love. You're the real liar.
Why is Lu Ming calling Chuyu a liar?
Clearly, he is the one who deceived Chuyu.
I've seen that serious look of yours many times. But there's always a shadow of desperation in your eyes. You ask if people can be trusted, but liar isn't written on anyone's face. Those solemn vows and promises you made, I just laugh them off. Your long-planned departure, you thought I was too stupid, too dumb to see through it. I suppose every liar is a bit like that, so what if I am a liar?
So what if it was premeditated? I put food on your table. Isn't this the price you should pay?
Lu Ming, you're just an unwanted blind man. I agreed to marry you and pretended to love you every single day. Why couldn't you just be content?
Your long-planned departure! You thought I was too stupid, too dumb to see through it!
I suppose every liar possesses a hint of self-righteousness. Your long-planned new beginning. Please hire a better production crew. At least fool me and fool the idiots. Isn't love just about swallowing everything?
Yet growing no wiser. Wow.
The ultimate form of profanity is art. If one hadn't personally composed this song, they couldn't possibly express the emotions it is meant to vent. I have reason to believe this song was created by Lu Ming.
Does this song sound familiar? I only sang it to you once. Do you recall these lyrics?
Chuyu, this song was randomly selected from the catalog you submitted. On what grounds do you claim Lu Ming is framing you?
I never expected Lu Ming to be so devious. While I was practicing this song, I didn't realize he was secretly recording it by my side, just to frame me for lip-syncing later. He has been planning this all along, just to ruin my career.
I get it now, Lu Ming.
Every time you came to Chuyu's rehearsal room, under the guise of keeping me company, you were actually there to steal his songs. You kept saying you loved me, but you were just using me. You are so sinister.
You never went into his rehearsal room alone, did you? Whenever the two of you were inside, the surveillance cameras were always broken. How could you possibly allow a third person to be present? Moreover, even if it were a blind man, you wouldn't want him to hear anything.
Lu Ming, I'm your fiancé. You're jealous of Chuyu's success, so you framed him. Why are you dragging my name through the mud? I simply told the truth. Yet you want to smear my reputation too. We've been together for 3 years. Is our relationship not worth cherishing to you? Hey, Shi, 3 years together, sigh.
If you hadn't said anything, we would have thought you were Chuyu's girlfriend.
We are discussing the matter between Lu Ming and me right now. President Yi, don't try to change the subject.
Is there anyone else who can prove this song belongs to Chuyu?
Lu Ming, without you, Mom and Dad can still see hope, but without Chuyu, our lives would be nothing but despair.
I can prove it. I saw Chuyu write this song with my own eyes, word for word.
Yumi, when you made mistakes before, it was just a family matter.
Mom could forgive you, but today,
You aren't making a mistake. You're committing a crime. Just admit it.
Son, you need to be an honest person. Chuyu tolerated you for 3 years. He can tolerate you this time too. Just admit it. Chuyu won't blame you.
Family. It should be the strongest shield. Yet he chose to side with the people framing me. For the past 3 years, the ones who hurt me the deepest weren't Sujie, or even Chuyu. It was you, my dearest family.
Wrong is wrong. Don't try to guilt trip us with family. Even though we're your relatives, we will absolutely not cover for you.
How many? You've never helped me, yet you accuse me of being ungrateful. Your hypocrisy makes me sick. Oh, please.
Oh, hey! If you can say such heartless things to your own family, I'm starting to understand now. I gave you a job for 3 years, yet you betrayed me without hesitation. It is because you have no conscience.
No conscience. Feelings.
You, and all of you, are just a bunch of heartless traitors.
How dare you turn on us? You're really pissing me off.
Hey, I'm not interested in your family drama. All I want to know right now is, who actually sang this song?
Exactly. Although Lu Ming sang this song, Chuyu still hasn't admitted that the song isn't his.
Regarding the song Lu Ming just sang, even though I wrote the music and lyrics, the style is completely unlike me. He is just imitating me, trying to make everyone believe he wrote it. But my true fans know the truth. My musical style is unique.
He can never replicate it.
It is true that song was indeed quite different from Chuyu's usual style. It felt way too emotionally charged.
This stage values fairness and justice. Since we don't know who is telling the truth yet, I suggest we continue.
Chuyu, I didn't expect your singing to be mediocre while your acting is superb. It is a real waste for you to just be a lip-sync singer. You really should have been an actor.
Chuyu, I recall your album catalog lists an unreleased song titled The Actor.
I remember backstage, you claimed it was a sudden inspiration, improvised just an hour before the show. Surely no one else could have plagiarized that song, right? Why not use this song to prove yourself?
A sudden burst of inspiration, improvised on the spot. Chuyu, you really know how to talk big. You're just so talented. Too bad you use it in the wrong places.
Lu Ming.
Just you wait.
I'm about to sing. Don't you want to try and defend Chuyu a little more?
What is he doing?
We can't let him sing.
Mom, you can't let Lu Ming sing. If Chuyu gets labeled a fake singer, he'll never recover from it.
Since no one is speaking up, I'll assume there are no objections. Lu Ming!
Sing.
Father, you are not allowed to sing.
Dad.
Why can't I sing? Chuyu has already tacitly admitted it. What are you afraid of?
Regardless of whether this song is Choyu's or not, the moment you open your mouth,
It will cause a scandal.
and Choyu will be questioned.
We can't let you ruin Chuyu's reputation. That damage would be irreversible. Why should Chuyu pay for your mistakes? That is unfair to him!
His fate. Is he fair? He sings my songs and stole my girlfriend. He turned my family against me. Tell me, hasn't he damaged the Bring My reputation? Has he ever been fair to me?
Your reputation. That was never real to begin with. Your injustice is all self-inflicted. It has nothing to do with Chuyu.
Chuyu is a Lu family's benefactor. Go ahead and sing. But the result will be dragging the entire Lu family into disgrace with you.
Lu Ming, you can let me down, let Qinghuan down, and we will forgive you. But you cannot let your parents down again.
For my own good. I've heard that for 3 years. Yet all the good went to Chuyu. I am going to sing today, if you think that makes me a sinner of the Lu family.
Or that I will be reviled for it.
I don't care.
Auntie, Lu Ming has gone mad for fame and fortune. Only you and Uncle can stop him now.
Chuyu is about to become a superstar. And he is our future son-in-law. We can't let Lu Ming ruin him. You are forbidden to sing.
Elders, it is just one song. If Chuyu is truly innocent, even if this affects his reputation slightly, I can help him clear his name. Why are you so adamant about stopping Lu Ming?
Mrs. Lu, you keep claiming this is for Lu Ming's own good. Yet in everything you say and do, you've never once stood by his side.
If Chuyu succeeds this time, Lu Ming will be condemned and ridiculed forever. Chuyu might win, but Lu Ming will be drowned in public scorn. This benefits no one. His financial records must not be investigated.
Seeing how you stop at nothing to protect him, I'd rather have my backbone shattered. Today, I am singing this song. Jesus himself couldn't stop me. I said what I said.
One is my son. The other is my future son-in-law. Because of one song, my 2 dearest treasures are being destroyed. Lu Ming, if you dare slander Chuyu again, I will disown you.
For the sake of an outsider, my old mother threatens to disown me.
To cut all ties with me. How could you say something so cruel?
Lu Ming, are you wavering?
Lu Ming, you might not care about your girlfriend or your sister, but the one pleading with you now is the mother who gave birth to you and raised you. Can you really ignore her?
Lu Ming, is the truth really worth severing ties with your parents? It is not worth it, is it?
Lu Ming, the choice is yours. Will you sing this song?
Or not?
In your hearts. What exactly am I to you?
I can't say it. Lu Ming, our time is precious. Are you going to sing or not?
If you have a guilty conscience and dare not admit you framed Chuyu, why not take the out to use this excuse and end this farce right now?
Get off the stage, Song Fi! Get the hell off! Go! Song Fi! Get them now!
Chuyu's a liar! He's a thief! This moral kidnapping you've orchestrated is the real farce! I will sing today, no matter what! We've pushed him to the edge of the cliff, yet he still insists on singing.
Lu Ming, I support you.
Me! Just out of your own selfish jealousy. You'd abandon your own mother. Do you care nothing for the bond between mother and son?
You wretch! You unfilial son! Are you trying to anger your mother to death?
From the moment you chose to stand against me,
Family bond ceased to exist.
from the moment I left that house, blind,
And you offered no care, only blame. Our kinship was severed right then.
If you walk out this door today, don't ever come back.
From the time you made me kneel on broken glass.
die.
Lu Ming,
You set up every trap and held them over my head. Yet, you still pretend to be so pitiful. You are all born actors.
Fine. Then, with this song, I will personally sever the fragile family tie between us.
Keep it simple.
The way you speak, keep it simple. Skip the somber mood. You're not an actor. Don't design those dramatic plots. Every day, I just want to see how you act.
Was I acting when I begged Chuyu to give you a job? I did everything I possibly could for you. Yet, you watched me perform like a clown. Lu-Ming! You have absolutely no conscience.
Lu-Ming, so you knew all along that my love for you was just an act.
But as a blind man, nobody wanted having me play along with you. Shouldn't you feel honored?
Shouldn't you be deeply grateful to me?
Limit, Lu-Ming, you have crossed my bottom line. I kept you around before because you were still useful.
Now I have 10,000 ways to destroy you!
Let's fight. Let's see which of us survives to the end.
Navigate to Starbucks, Shanghai, 去报 1K Plaza Store.
Is the real test?
Whatever you want, every single day, I'll play along.
Lu-Ming!
Even if you sing all my songs, do you really think you'll win?
Do you dare bear the infamy of a heartless, unfilial son who disowns his family? But do you dare bear the crime of killing your own parents?
I ought to turn a blind eye while playing along with your act. Don't force the one who loves you most to improvise.
He backstabbed Chuyu. He is an ingrate, and he even called us pitiful.
How did I raise such an ungrateful wretch?
I'm furious.
For a little fame and fortune, he has abandoned even his own parents.
Mom, Dad, calm down. It is not worth ruining your health over this. Just pretend you never had a son named Lu-Ming.
Here, have some water.
Actually, I'm the only one in the audience watching.
I should be the one asking you that. Chuyu gave you so much. He gave you dignity. He gave you a job. What more are you fussing about?
Think whatever you want, but no matter how much you've taken from me, I will take every last bit of it back in the end.
Actually, saying we can't be apart isn't quite simple either.
Actually, feelings, sir.
Shanghai, my throat. Why does it hurt so much?
Me too. It feels like my throat is on fire. Is there something wrong with this water?
I ought to turn a blind eye while playing along with your act.
Where did you get this water? My throat feels... It burns! It burns! It hurts so bad!
Chuyu, where did this water come from? My parents drank it. Why do they feel such a burning heat?
I just got it from backstage. We all drink this. Uncle, Auntie, you must just be worked up over Lu-Ming. Your blood pressure is probably spiking. That is why you feel that burning sensation.
Uncle, Auntie, drink some more. It'll cool you down.
Lu-Ming!
I'm really curious. Between your parents' lives and winning this game, which will you choose?
I ought to turn a blind eye while playing along with your act. Like a guest on a reality show waiting to be picked. If you can still see the part of me that loves you.
The secret about Lu-Ming Go singing for you is about to be exposed.
How can you still smile?
If I don't smile, should I cry instead?
Just watch, and the one crying in the end will definitely be Lu-Ming. My indifference is my final performance.
It is because I love you that I choose to put on this act. This sacrifice.
Lu Ming, if you really want to help us succeed, then keep acting. Be the blind man at our mercy.
Fake! It is all fake.
I have sung this song perfectly from start to finish.
If you still say it is fake, then what exactly is real?
You are my son. I know exactly what you're capable of.
Do you think I don't know?
You don't have the talent to write a song like this at all.
Dad, Mom, don't be angry. Here, drink some water. That is not the issue. What matters now is proving that this song was created by Lu Ming. Qiuyu!
Since Lu Ming can sing this song perfectly, it certainly doesn't prove
that this song belongs to you.
Qiuyu, Lu Ming has already proven himself. Now, it is your turn. You need to...
Sorry, please continue.
Now, how will you prove yourself?
Even if he can sing the song, does that prove it is his? I was his girlfriend for 3 years, and I never...
Cops! Let me start over!
Cuffing! Sorry for the interruption again. You guys continue.
I'll start over. Something you want to say?
That you've never seen me write a song. So even if I can sing it, it doesn't prove that I wrote it. Suji, am I right?
Exactly. That is what I meant. Even though I'm your girlfriend, I can't lie for you.
Qiuyu, you mentioned earlier that you wrote this song just an hour ago. So, there is no way it could have been leaked.
No.
Technology is so advanced nowadays. You said there's even equipment that can eavesdrop on thoughts. What if he secretly used high-tech gadgets to steal it while I was writing? It is possible.
Exactly. Lu Ming is just too sinister. He was faking blindness an hour ago and fooled us all. Qiuyu didn't suspect a thing. He used his fake blindness to steal the song. That makes perfect sense.
Things like this happen all the time in the entertainment industry.
For Qiuyu to do this. It is completely reasonable.
Yes, it makes sense.
Since that is the case, we can't determine today who is framing whom or who is lip-syncing. Since nothing can be proven, then the Heavenly King trophy cannot be awarded to you today. Qiuyu.
On what grounds? It is obviously Lu Ming's fault. Why not give the trophy to Qiuyu? This isn't fair to him.
Yeah, it is Lu Ming's fault. Why should Qiuyu be denied this trophy? You have to give it to him.
Give! Is that all you people know how to say?
Even if the trophy were given to Qiuyu, is he worthy of holding it?
What do you mean? If Qiuyu isn't worthy, are you saying you are? Aren't you doing all this just for the trophy?
I couldn't care less about this trophy. If I wanted it, the entire music industry would be lining up to hand it to me in the future.
What I want is the truth.
Fairness and justice.
You want fairness, right? Fine. I'll give you fairness. Didn't you claim that you wrote and sang all my songs?
So you're finally willing to admit it. You can't write lyrics at all.
You can't compose. I wrote every single one of your songs.
Fine. Then regarding this song I wrote 5 minutes ago, if you can sing it, I'll admit to whatever you say.
Qiuyu, are you crazy? I know for a fact you can't write songs. He wrote all your songs for you.
Qiuyu, what exactly are you trying to do? If you could write songs, you wouldn't have needed Lu Ming as your ghost singer for 3 years. Hey!
That is a good idea. I second that. If Qiuyu can sing this song and Lu Ming cannot, wouldn't the truth be obvious?
I agree as well. We've wasted enough time already. It is time to get to the truth and find some answers.
Lu Ming claimed
that he wrote every single one of Qiu Yu's songs, and that Qiu Yu has no original songs of his own.
Wait! Since everyone agrees, then I have no objections. I agree.
Well! Hey! Why aren't you saying anything?
Are you feeling guilty? It is not too late to admit you framed him.
Lu Ming, this is your last chance. If you don't admit it now, it will be too late.
Lu Ming,
your lies are bound to be exposed. What is the point of persisting? Just give up. Isn't it painful to keep up such a pointless charade? It is painful even for me to watch.
What is Qiu Yu doing?
He can't even read sheet music. How could he have his own song?
Trying to scare me.
You picked the wrong target.
I accept the challenge. This is the song I came up with 5 minutes ago.
Burning bridges! Qiu Yu, are you insane? Lu Ming wrote this song for you. If you use it, I can't protect you.
Help me. I don't need your help. Who can prove he wrote this song?
As long as he can't prove it,
then this song is mine.
That is Qiu Yu. For you. A true superstar, overflowing with talent. Wow. In just a few short minutes, he wrote an entire song.
Exactly. Unlike Lu Ming, who only knows how to steal songs, plagiarize, and fake things. He has completely disgraced the Lu family.
Since when could Qiu Yu write songs himself? Is there someone else writing for him besides me? He has been guarding against me too, and he has been waiting for this moment.
To create a song in such a short time, it must come from some strong inspiration. I'd like to know, what was your inspiration?
Lu Ming was blind for 3 years. I gave him a job. I gave him a place to live. I gave him dignity. I even found him a girlfriend. From me, he learned to write lyrics and compose music. He gained a skill and the motivation to keep living. I thought my sincerity would be met with sincerity, and that he would be grateful, but I never expected that the first thing he'd do after regaining his sight was to burn bridges, to try and destroy me. I was heartbroken. That is why I wrote this song.
Burning bridges!
Burning bridges.
Betrayal is the most despicable thing in the world. Qiu Yu, you have my sympathy. I believe this song will be worthy of a superstar.
Then let's see who is truly shameless. And who really betrayed whom. 1 song, 2 singers. The one who cannot sing it is the most shameless liar on this stage today. Which one of you will go first?
You're just repeating my lyrics. I wrote Burning Bridges, and I wrote it to spite you because I've had enough of your actions.
So, what if you wrote it? Whoever releases it first owns it. Everyone already assumes this song is mine. You're already suspected of plagiarism. Do you still dare to sing it?
It is my song. Why wouldn't I dare sing it? But let me ask you, have you considered the consequences if you can't sing it?
I don't need to worry about consequences, because you won't be able to sing it at all. Look at your parents. They are dying. They don't have much time left. Think carefully. Do you want them to keep waiting here for death? Or do you want to keep fighting me to ruin my reputation?
But there,
you poisoned them. If I don't admit it, who will know? Go ahead, shout it out. See if anyone believes you. Prejudice in people's hearts is like a mountain. They would rather believe this is your revenge. They'll believe you poisoned them yourself before believing that I was the one who harmed them.
Have you two decided who is singing first?
Let him sing first.
I don't need to fight him for my song. He can't sing it anyway. How exactly are you going to sing this?
About it.
Chuyu, you manipulated a blind man for 3 years. But the one standing here today is no longer blind.
I wrote burning bridges. What the hell?
What? You're withdrawing.
Lu Ming, do you really not care if your parents live or die?
Chuyu, if I help you, I'll be betraying him completely. But helping him will hurt you. What am I supposed to do?
Xinhuan, do you want him to finish this song to push me into an abyss of no return?
Chuyu, what are you saying? He may be my brother, but you are my love, closer than any family.
Then find a way to shut him up. Fine. If he ruins me...
We are finished.
Chuyu, don't worry. You know, I'd do anything for you. I'll do anything. I won't let Lu Ming ruin you. Dad! Mom! You must stop Lu Ming! He is going to use this song to spread lies. He is going to ruin your son-in-law. What?
Ruin my precious son-in-law! Exactly.
No matter what trash he sings, it will create a preconceived impression. If people think he sang it, Chuyu will be accused of lip-syncing. He'll be blacklisted.
Great. Chuyu is our son-in-law, our family's great benefactor. We can't let Lu Ming, that fraud, ruin him.
You, filial son, do you want to drive us to our graves? Stop him! We can't let him sing!
Well,
If you're ready, let's begin.
When you were lost, I held a lantern for you. Like a dog, you just wagged your tail. You grabbed a hand that saved you like a lifeline. Your words were sweet, but just one trap after another. Stop.
Stop singing! Stop it!
When they used me, you turned a blind eye. When they slandered me, you fueled the fire. Now I want to prove myself with this song. Yet you try to stop me. Aren't we supposed to be a family? Won't you rest until you've destroyed me?
I'm not ruining you. You are ruining us. Chuyu is the future of the Lu family. He is our only hope.
Dad, if he is the hope, then what about me? What am I to you?
You are a failure. You backstabbing song thief! Someone like you, with no backbone and no ambition. I just hope you can keep your head down, stay out of trouble, and just live a simple, ordinary life. You aren't capable of great things.
A person's future is set at age 3. We know exactly what kind of stuff you're made of. As your parents. Don't we know best? You can't bring any hope to the Lu family.
I am using this song to prove myself. I have the talent to be a heavenly king. I can give you everything you want. But why? Why can't you spare me even a single glance? Why can't you place just a little bit of hope in me?
A heavenly king is made through experience, accumulated popularity, and talent. Chuyu possesses all of these qualities. But as for you, Lu Ming, let me ask you just one thing. Hundreds of millions know Chuyu, but who has ever heard of you, Lu Ming?
Starting today, countless people will remember my name.
Exactly. I will use the company's full resources to push Lu Ming to the top. I believe with his ability, he deserves more than just the title of Heavenly King. Lu Ming, believe in yourself. Prove yourself. Continue.
Lu Ming's song is identical to the one Chuyu wrote. It is now confirmed.
that Lu Ming did not plagiarize.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You burn the bridge after crossing it. You've completely thrown my kindness to the back of your mind.
Once he finishes singing, you won't have a chance.
Uncle, Aunt,
As long as you stop this now. And make Lu Ming admit he falsely accused me. I'll become your son-in-law tomorrow.
Is that true? We're getting old. You can't deceive us.
If you don't believe me, I can swear to it.
I swear on my life.
Lu Ming's song is interesting. It seems he is not just scolding.
Chu Yu, he is scolding his whole family. The farther the better, get lost, you ingrate.
Dad! Mom! You're coughing up blood! Lu Ming has made you so sick. Forget about him. I'm taking you to the hospital.
I'm not going anywhere.
No. Until Lu Ming
admits he framed my good son-in-law. I'm not leaving until then.
Lu Ming.
Mom!
Damn it. I'm taking you to the hospital.
Get away from me! Look at your father. Are you satisfied now? Are you happy?
If anything happens to Mom, I'll make you pay.
Mom, regardless of who is right or wrong, we can talk about it later. Let me take you to the hospital first.
Get away. Stop with your fake sympathy.
If you really don't want me to die, then tell the truth in front of everyone. Admit that you framed Chu Yu.
But everything I said, every single word is the truth.
Your mother is coughing up blood because of you. She just wants the truth. Why is that so hard for you? Will you only be happy when you've angered us both to death?
Huh?
Tell me, Lu Ming.
You were such a filial son during the 3 years you were blind. Now that you can see, why have you become such a scoundrel? If this is who you are, I'd rather you were still blind.
How can Lu Ming be like this? His parents are coughing up blood, yet he still won't give in. Is being right more important than his parents' lives?
Lu Ming is so heartless. If it were me, I would have apologized long ago.
It is just one sentence. Is it really that hard to say?
Lu Ming!
Listen, if you don't admit that it was you who framed Chu Yu, your father and I will die right here. We aren't going to the hospital.
I can see you're not going to admit it. Just watch us two old folks die then. Just pretend we never had a son like you.
Why are you forcing me? Why are you forcing me to choose? You know perfectly well that no matter what I choose, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. No matter what choice I make, I will regret it for the rest of my life.
You still have a long life ahead, but Mom and Dad are dying. Just admit it already.
Lu Ming, it is just a few words. It is not that hard. Just say it. And Uncle and Auntie can go to the hospital.
Putting today aside, at least your parents raised you. Isn't their upbringing worth you swallowing your pride just this once?
Compared to your parents' lives, does being right matter that much? Besides, you might actually be in the wrong.
But they were perfectly fine just a moment ago. How did this happen so suddenly? No matter how angry someone gets, it shouldn't make them end up like this.
They didn't get this way because of anger. It was Chu Yu. He poisoned them.
That is impossible. Chu Yu is so filial. He has always treated them like his own parents. How could he possibly poison them?
Uncle and Auntie must have been enraged by Lu Ming. Their blood pressure spiked. That is why they're burning up. Uncle, Auntie, drink this. It'll help you cool down.
No, Chu Yu is such a good person. How could I ever suspect him? It must be Lu Ming. He is falsely accusing Chu Yu again. Lu Ming, if someone really poisoned them, then that person must be you.
I'm your mother. I beat and scolded you growing up because I wanted you to walk the right path.
You don't appreciate our kindness and think we're out to get you. That is why you poisoned us. You have such a vicious heart.
Why don't you believe anything I say? In the eyes of my own parents, am I your son? Really that despicable?
It is not just their words. You really are despicable. I used to have a shred of gratitude left for you. But seeing your dark side now, that gratitude has completely vanished.
Uncle! Auntie! My reputation doesn't matter anymore. Your health is what is important. Let's get you to the hospital, quickly.
I'll ask you one last time. Do you admit it or not?
I did nothing wrong. Why should I admit to anything? Admitting it would mean abandoning my dignity and betraying my conscience. We are family connected by blood. We could have sat down and talked this over properly, instead of hurting each other like this.
Lu Ming, that is enough. Look at Auntie's condition. Do you think she can still sit down and have a calm talk with you? I said, enough.
We don't need your admission anymore. Just pretend you don't have a family. Cling to your empty fame and your ill-gotten gains for the rest of your life. Until you rot in your grave. Ma, let's go.
Let's go.
Pa!
Lu Actually, I have no interest in being the Lu family's son-in-law. If you come to your senses, go and have a good talk with your parents. There is still a chance to salvage things. Of course, I won't blame you. After all, we're still good brothers. I'll be waiting for you at the hospital.
Be ruthless. You taught me that.
This time, I would never compromise.
Oh, me.
Lu Ming, stop right there!
Are they okay?
Say, who are you referring to?
Are they your parents, Lu Ming? Or just some irrelevant strangers?
You know who I'm talking about. No need to be so harsh. I didn't come here out of guilt.
But because in my heart,
There's still some worth. You have no guilt?
Lu Ming, if Mom and Dad had been sent to the hospital just 1 hour later yesterday, their portraits would be hanging in a funeral hall right now. How dare you say you have no guilt? Have you lost your conscience completely?
Think about how you've treated me for the past 3 years. How you've treated this family. You have no right to judge me.
I begged to you. I begged him to give you a job, to give you dignity, to give you a chance. Don't you think I've done everything I possibly could for you?
You've done more than enough. Then why? When you could have told the truth at the concert. Why didn't you say anything?
you knew perfectly well that.
Choyu's glory should have belonged to me.
If I spoke out,
would that make you a superstar? If you ruin Chuyu, you lose your job. I lose my husband. Mom and Dad lose their best son-in-law. And the Lu family loses all hope. What did I do all this for? Didn't I do this for you? For the Lu family?
You aren't saving me. You're destroying me. You self-righteously think you're saving this family. But the price is trampling on my dignity. Must I always be this lowly? Always the sacrifice!
Xiao Fan, what is wrong? How are you doing?
Are you just waiting to see if you've angered us to death yet?
Sorry to disappoint you.
But we're not dead yet.
I haven't said a single word. So why do you project such malice onto me?
Stop playing innocent. Didn't you do all this just to show off your masterpiece?
Even now.
You still think I'm the one who poisoned you?
But the real poisoner is standing right beside you.
Enough! Chuyu is a good son-in-law to the Lu family.
In this world, no one is more filial to us than him. Anyone else might poison us, but never him.
Son-in-law.
Did you poison us old folks?
Mom, Dad, how could it possibly be me?
If I knew that water was poisonous, I would have drunk it all myself. Rather than let you two drink a single drop.
this is what filial piety looks like. Unlike someone else
who wishes we old couple
would just die already.
You will always be prejudiced against me. In this family, no matter what happens. If there is any blame or guilt,
You all just blindly pin it on me without a second thought.
just because I used to be a blind man, someone you were too ashamed to even admit was your son, right?
So, you actually know what shame is.
Do you have any idea?
How much scorn and ridicule we've endured over the past 3 years.
Do you realize that to give you a job and some dignity, Chuyu has been under immense pressure?
Shame! Scorn!
Compared to an outsider, am I a son of the Lu family, only worthy of such insults?
If it weren't to satisfy your vanity, would I have let Chuyu use me for 3 years?
Stop making excuses. It is clearly just your own incompetence. You can't survive without Chuyu, and you can't live without us.
Is it really that I can't live without you? Or that you can't live without me?
Without me.
Would Chuyu be as famous as he is now? If I didn't write his songs and be his ghost singer,
Chuyu would even give you a second glass.
Love me, love my doll. Do you understand that? I love Qiuhuan, so I treat her parents like my own. What does that have to do with you?
Besides, when did you ever write songs for me?
When did you ever ghost to sing for me?
Even now you're still making up lies. Dad, Mom, there's no point talking to someone like him. Tell him to get the hell out. Dad.
You're asshole. I never want to see you again in my life.
From now on, having Chuyu to take care of us is enough.
Yeah. Told you, worry. Once I marry Qiuhuan, I'll treat you better than your biological son ever did.
Oh! No! Better than any real biological son.
Chuyu, it is you. It is all your fault.
Who did hit me? How dare you hit someone right in front of me?
Have you really become this lawless?
If you dare hurt him, I'll call the police and have you arrested immediately.
What? Now that you're not blind, you think you're a big shot. You don't respect anyone anymore, do you? All the kindness we showed you back then. Have you completely forgotten all of that now?
You ungrateful wretch.
Then we should have just let you rot on the streets and fend for yourself.
Rot on the streets! Fend for myself!
These are probably the honest words you've been holding back and wanted to say the most today. Maybe being born into a family like this
was simply a mistake.
Regret.
You regret it! You broke our hearts! Only when everyone has turned against you!
Do you finally know regret? Why couldn't you have come to your senses sooner?
If you had listened to us earlier and told the truth at the concert
and hadn't falsely accused Chuyu, things wouldn't be like this now.
Are we done now?
It is not too late to come to your senses now. Not too late.
Luckily, that concert was cut short halfway through. It didn't have a huge impact on me either.
How about this?
You make a clarification in front of all the media. That works. That way, we can still be a happy family.
Hurry up.
Here.
This is a gift Mom and Dad bought for you.
Come. Take it.
A Stanton watch. Oh, Uncle. This gift is too expensive. I can't accept it.
No, need to be polite.
You were framed for no reason this time, and suffered such a great injustice. We should show some appreciation.
Here. Let me tell you.
In this family,
you are the only one worthy of wearing such a valuable watch.
Dad, give it to him. Make him wear it.
Okay.
This is the watch I wanted 3 years ago, when I went blind. I've wanted this watch for 3 years. I always wanted you to buy it for me. But you kept saying, wait a bit longer. Always putting me off.
So now you bought it.
But I lost to that man who is my sworn enemy.
Twice.
It is truly ironic. I regained my sight. But instead of seeing the beauty of the world, I see our jokes.
Jokes! Who are you insinuating now? Don't think that just because we're old.
And our years are bad! We can't tell you're mocking us!
I make one casual remark, and you blow it all out of proportion.
They bullied me for 3 years.
But you turned a blind eye and a deaf ear.
Bullied you? Just because we didn't buy you a watch in 3 years. That is bullying. You are way too petty.
When you were blind, if we had bought you a watch,
wouldn't it have been useless?
Now that you're rich and can see again, you treat your family like enemies. You expect us two old folks to suck up to you?
I was a fool. I shouldn't have come back. I should have disappeared from your lives forever.
Lu Ming,
It is just a watch, isn't it?
why are you making such a big deal out of it? If you like this watch, I'll just give it to you.
I did like this watch once, but I don't care for it now.
Hey, Lu Ming!
What are you doing? This watch isn't for you. Hey, give it back.
Lu Ming, you are already very unfilial. If you smash such an expensive watch, you'll be doubly unfilial. Give it to me, now!
Since I can't fulfill my filial duties to you two, then let your good son-in-law do it in my place.
You're crazy!
That wasn't just a watch. It was our life savings.
Your life savings, just to suck up to this hypocritical liar.
I smashed it on purpose. I'll smash trash like this every time I see it.
Lu Ming, got a problem? Come at me. Do you think smashing a watch will shatter the bond I have with Mom and Dad? Impossible. It is just a watch. In my heart. Mom and Dad's love will always be there.
How did I raise a curse like you? As long as you're around, nothing good ever happens.
No manners, no shame. We don't have a son like you.
You said you regretted it earlier. Turns out it was all an act. You just wanted to win our sympathy, huh? To gain our trust. Only to strike us again and again. Causing us such huge pain.
Is that so?
I do regret it. What I regret is that the poison you drank
Didn't kill you all. You finally admitted it.
You were the poisoner! I wasn't the one who poisoned you!
But right now, I wish I had. I want to poison the water for all of you. Watch your faces twist in agony, lips turning pale, foaming at the mouth.
Right. In front of
We raised you. And yet you want us dead.
I don't have a son like you. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police.
That's it. Lock you up. I'm calling the police.
Listen to me closely. This is a hospital. If you dare make a move,
I'll call the police and send you to jail for 10 years.
Lu Ming! You dare attack the people who gave birth to you and raised you! You're crazy! You are a complete lunatic!
like a madman.
No matter how many times I swore to cut ties, I always ended up being soft-hearted, because in this madman's eyes, there was always an emotional hurdle I couldn't overcome. It is called family. It is called hypocrisy.
If you had any feelings, you wouldn't hurt the ones who raised you so deeply!
It was you! Your cold hearts and your cold hands. That personally tore apart the last shred of kinship between us. Bye.
From now on, Lu Ming
We'll never be soft-hearted again. We will never see each other again.
You! Get out! Get as far away as you can! Don't ever come back! Your sincerity is enough!
Yes, I am Lu Ming.
Hot.
Film directors, business tycoons.
They want to audition me. What? The film company, Wonder Pictures, is reconsidering my contract. Lu Ming, it is all your fault. You cost me the superstar trophy, and now my commercial endorsements are gone too.
Didn't you always say your success had nothing to do with me? Then go ahead and win those contracts and trophies back. And while you're at it, watch what happens now that I've gone from your ghost singer to your rival.
You better watch your back.
President Wang, director Bai. Please trust my judgment. Lu Ming will undoubtedly be the brightest star in the music industry of the last decade.
We've worked together for 10 years. Your eye for talent has never been wrong. Right. President Jiu.
If Lu Ming is truly as outstanding as President Giu says, then he must be the perfect spokesperson for our film, Empire.
Director Bai, President Wang, didn't you say you were going to sign Chuyu? His talent is obvious to everyone.
That is right, Director Bai. And I'm already composing the theme song for your drama. And now you're saying you're having second thoughts.
司小姐，初一. As you said, it was just a verbal decision. Nothing has been signed in the contract yet. If we discover a more suitable candidate and a better theme song, why shouldn't we choose them instead of you?
Actually, we are taking the opportunity of the company's annual gala to audition Lu Ming today.
We invited you here as well.
This is also a chance for you.
If your songwriting can surpass Lu Ming's, then our previous decision to sign you stands.
Great! Lu Ming is not afraid to prove himself. He will definitely impress you.
How will you two perform? Aside from our personal opinions, feedback from other colleagues is also crucial. Their reaction will directly determine which one of you gets the contract.
Let's get started. Alright, I need both of you to compose on the spot a theme song that fits my new movie.
Compose on the spot.
I'm good at that. But I need to know, what is the main theme of the movie?
It is a youth idol drama with young love as the keynote.
The film ends with regret. It tells a story that begins with youth and love, runs through with hope, but ends in regret. The theme song should fit the content, with tear-jerking as the primary emotional tone.
Right!
Exactly! You understand it perfectly. I'm already starting to have high hopes for you.
Youth, regret, and a tear-jerking love story. Can that really make a song?
Someone who has not truly sacrificed for love naturally won't understand the tears behind this emotional story.
Lu Ming, you say, I haven't sacrificed for love. Then, what do you call the 3 darkest years I spent by your side?
Exactly. Sujin stayed with you for 3 years. Everyone saw that. For you to say things like this now makes you an ingrate. You have an ungrateful heart. Any song you write will be an ungrateful one. Director Bai, President Yang, I suggest we eliminate him.
Lu Ming has such a shameful past.
President Wang! Lu Ming indeed has a past he can't look back on. But in that past, the one who was unpresentable wasn't Lu Ming, but...
We have to look forward. I don't want to bring up the past anymore.
I just want to say, I truly loved, I truly gave my all, and I was truly betrayed. From now on,
every single day, I will live for myself. I need this chance, and I will seize it. So, please allow me to take the stage.
Get out!
I promised to marry him before, really. I'm sorry. I hope you can win this time, okay?
It is just a song. If he can create one, so
can I?
I just haven't shown it yet.
Lu Ming! It seems you already know what kind of song you want to compose. Now, the stage is yours.
Excuse me!
I have one more question. They say art comes from life. May I hear the story behind this film?
Of course!
A brush past each other during college. A chance encounter. Linxia met the love of her life, Zhou Yan. They attended classes, took walks, and went on trips together. They shared laughter and joy. In the name of friendship, they kept their wishes buried deep in their hearts.
Linxia silently loved Zhou Yan for 3 years.
But she never dared to cross the line of friendship. She could only secretly write about this love in her diary.
Lu Ming!
You actually know how to write love songs.
When you were blind and at your lowest.
I never abandoned you.
I was so good to you. Yet you never wrote one for me.
Before graduation, upon learning Zhou Yan was going abroad, Linxia finally mustered the courage to confess to Zhou Yan. But she found out that Zhou Yan's family had already arranged an unavoidable political marriage for him. So Linxia could only smile and stay just friends, without disturbing each other's lives.
Let's not be friends in the future. Since we can't hold hands, the urge to love you, I can only smile and gloss over it as best friends. Is there anything I can't say out loud? So I won't have to bear the heartache of losing you.
Years later, on a street corner in the bustling city, Linxia and Zhou Yan met again. Linxia had shed her naivety and was successful in her career. Zhou Yan, though no longer young, was as beautiful as ever.
Our love also started from friendship.
Since we can't hold hands, the urge to love you, I can only smile and gloss over it. Just best friends, some dreams.
At this time, Zhou Yan was divorced, while Linxia was still single. This time, Linxia summoned the courage to take Zhou Yan's hand.
But fate played a cruel joke on her.
Linxia was diagnosed with a terminal illness. Her days were numbered.
A safe haven, thank you.
Linxia didn't want Zhou Yan to spend the rest of his life in the pain of losing his true love. So he chose to keep his love unspoken and stay just friends with his beloved for the rest of his life.
Let's not be friends in the future, since we can't hold hands. The urge to love you, I can only smile and gloss over it. Just best friends.
If only you were still blind. If only this song was written for me.
How wonderful that would be. The heartache of losing you.
Loving someone you can't have silently. Guarding them as a friend.
This must be the most painful kind of love in the world.
A wound I cannot escape.
Lu Ming!
If you had half the devotion of Linxia, for my whole life, I would have guarded only you.
Linxia, pass away.
In her final words, she wrote, "If time could go back to that year on campus, I would definitely say those 3 words to you early on in our prime. Zhou Yan, I love you."
Judging by everyone's reaction, it seems they've already accepted him. What song did you prepare? Are you confident?
His song is already perfection. No matter what I sing, I can't beat him.
I've finished my song. I'm not sure if it fits the theme of the movie.
So, I'd like to ask you all for your comments.
Although I'm not an expert on music, I can hear it in the lyrics. The attempt to convince oneself to let go. Yet the heart is still struggling with reluctance. The vocals are exquisite and strike right at the heart.
This is the most moving singing I have ever heard.
In your lyrics, I heard helplessness, sorrow, conflict, and relief.
To find a song like this, I searched almost the entire music industry, and today, I finally found it.
What is this? They've accepted him, but Chuyu hasn't sung yet. He hasn't even competed.
There's no need to compete anymore. I can't listen to any other song after hearing this one.
Director, Mr. Wang, can I assume that you want this song of mine?
We have no reason to reject such a touching song. My only worry is that when the audience enters the theater after watching the film, what they'll discuss most won't be the movie itself. This song you sang.
I guarantee this movie will be a hit. And your song will become a popular healing ballad. You're going to be a star, Lu Ming.
It is just a cheap tearjerker. It hasn't even been released. Yet you say it'll be a hit. Do you even understand the industry?
Welcome, Puganen.
Chu, what did you say? I thought I heard you say pager.
Were you referring to me?
Or this movie?
I didn't! You're talking nonsense!
I recall you have collaborations with other subsidiaries of Wanda Group, and yet you say such things. Aren't you afraid of offending your backers?
Chuyu, I only signed those endorsement deals with you because you had some fame, but you just cursed our movies to flop. You are bringing bad luck to our industry. Are you cursing me to die early?
No, Mr. Wang, I didn't. Lu Ming is talking nonsense. How could I say something like that on a location like this?
Yes, exactly. I can testify. I was standing right next to him. He didn't say anything at all. No.
They're lying. I heard it clearly. Choyu said he hopes we flop.
Don't talk nonsense. Did he bribe you? You're helping him attack me.
Enough, Chuyu. Stop this farce. The tricks you pulled at your concert won't work here.
I watched that concert. Lu Ming wasn't the problem. It was you. You dragged the truth through the mud.
Chuyu.
True gold does not fear fire. If you still refuse to admit it and remain unconvinced, we can continue right here in front of all these professionals. Let's continue. We'll compete until you are utterly convinced and speechless.
It is a trap. You set a trap for me, didn't you? I won't fall for it. Yes, Lu Ming, you might have a tiny bit more talent than me, but I definitely won't let you use that tiny bit of success to step on my shoulders and climb up.
That is right. Even if you win today, you only have one song and one endorsement, while Chuyu holds over a dozen endorsements. You might be able to beat him inside this room, but outside, Chuyu is still an insurmountable chasm to you.
Oh, really?
Over a dozen endorsements.
But do they know that Chuyu lip syncs? If they were to find out, would they still want to work with Chuyu? The top authorities from the music business and film industries are all here. Chuyu, how long do you think your lies can last?
Before this party started, I notified every entertainment company in the industry to ban Chuyu from the music industry. Ban me.
Go Shuya. What right do you have to ban me? Who gave you the right to do this?
Because of your lip syncing, framing others, and moral corruption. The music world is meant to be pure ground. We absolutely will not tolerate filth like you.
Director Bai. CEO Wang.
I hope you too will use your influence within the music
and business worlds to make this matter public. The public needs to know the truth. People who truly love music deserve to hear authentic voices.
I also detest harborers of filth in the film industry. I will notify the Film Association. Any movies or TV dramas involving Chuyu's acting or singing will be edited or removed completely due to the artist's misconduct. The name Chuyu will not be allowed in the film industry.
Director Bai! I struggled for 10 years to reach this position! You can't do this!
You brought this on yourself! A fraudulent artist doesn't deserve to be in entertainment, let alone the business world!
No. In the business world, I just took a few endorsements. How is that fraud?
Having unethical artists in the public eye misleads society. Any trend of deception must be nipped in the bud. I will immediately notify all my colleagues in the business world to terminate all commercial cooperation with you.
Terminate everything. What about the signed contracts?
Cancel them all. I don't accept this. I don't accept this. You say I committed fraud, but where is your proof? Do you have proof? If there is no proof, this is slander!
The evidence will be presented to the judge in court.
Chuyu, I've filed a lawsuit. You're finished.
A lawsuit? A lawsuit? For what? What grounds do you have to sue me? On what basis are you suing me? Fraud. Infringement. And damages.
These charges are enough to put you away for life.
And your next life?
You'll never make a comeback.
What fraud? What infringement? What damages? When you were my ghost singer, you did it willingly!
Too late. Everyone here heard that. You just admitted it yourself. I was your ghost singer.
That is the best evidence there is.
I was talking nonsense. It was a slip of the tongue. I misspoke.
Save that for the judge. For 3 years, you've misappropriated over a dozen of Lu Ming's hit songs, profiting illegally and claiming false credit. How many years do you think you'll get?
If I go to prison, my life is ruined. I don't want to go to a place like that. I'd rather die.
If Lu Ming signs a settlement agreement, you indeed won't have to go behind bars. But can you afford the settlement compensation?
The profits you've made over the last 3 years, plus punitive damages, means you owe Lu Ming at least 30 million.
30 million? I haven't made that much in 3 years. How am I supposed to pay him?
If Chuyu pays his entire fortune to Lu Ming, he'll be left completely penniless. He'll spend his life working off debt, never able to recover. I cruelly abandoned Lu Ming for him. But now there is no hope with him either.
Chuyu!
If it is hard for you to decide, I'll give you the right to choose. Pay the millions or go to prison. It is your choice. Come see me in court in 3 days with your answer.
30 million. 3 days. 30 million! Sigh, 30 million! I am Dragon! 30 million! Yeah!
30 million! 3 days!
Let's talk about our collaboration.
Aren't we already working together? This song is the theme for your latest movie.
I won't go back on my word. No. I'm talking about future collaboration.
With President Wang backing me and the support of the Wanta Group, I plan to build a film empire.
Exact.
In the next 5 years, we aim to generate 10 billion in value across the entire industry chain. We want you to join us.
What? Sorry.
Lu Ming, why are you spacing out? They mean they want to sign you as an exclusive artist.
That is right. As for your singing talent, we've already witnessed it, and your image is excellent too. You have the talent to be a movie star. I can turn you into a top-tier superstar on the big screen.
A top-tier superstar.
This turnaround, it is all so sudden.
3 years ago.
My dream was always to make my debut. This day has come at the perfect time.
President Wang, Director Bai, I accept your offer.
Great. I'll go back and have the contract prepared. In 5 years, we'll stand at the peak of this empire together. Wait for my good news.
Thank you, Director. See you later.
Lu Ming, there is an arts gala tomorrow night. A partner is required.
Then may I invite President Yi to be my partner?
Only if you're willing to stay and keep me company tonight. I suppose. Then tomorrow, I won't have the heart to let you be alone on the dance floor.
Lu Ming, stop right there! Lu Ming, wait!
Sister Suyu, your beloved Chuyu has already left. Why are you still here? Did he dump you?
Lu Ming, why are you being so sarcastic and mean?
Are you showing off? Are you gloating?
You just want to see me regret everything.
Sujin, you are nothing but a stranger to me now. Why would I care if you regret it?
Oh, please! Lu Ming, stop pretending! You wanted to prove yourself and become a top star.
Isn't it just to make me regret it?
To win me back!
Pathetic.
Where do you get the confidence to be so self-righteous? From the moment you and Chuyu openly betrayed me without shame, I stopped caring about you completely.
Enough, Lu Ming!
I don't believe you! You're lying! Before you regained your sight, you swore you wouldn't marry anyone but me! You know that is what Lu Ming said before he could see. What about now? He can see now! He saw your dirty affair with Chuyu. He saw everyone belittling him. And saw you enjoying it while they mocked him. He saw that deep down you looked down on him. So, how could he possibly still want to marry you? I get it now. It was you, you bitch. You seduced him. Otherwise he wouldn't be like this, no matter how I treated him. He would never have changed his heart. It is you, you bitch. You climbed into his bed. I'm going to teach you a lesson today. never hit me before! The Lu Ming who led you to the moon!
The Lu Ming who always accommodated you has been buried by your own hands.
Not making you end up with the same fate as Chu Yu
is already my greatest mercy towards you.
Don't ever disturb my life again. Lu Xinhuan? Hello?
You're treating me to dinner. Sure.
Our family hasn't really sat down for a proper meal together in a long time.
Sir!
Don't just stand there. Come sit. These are all your favorites. I made them especially for you.
Ming, come. Sit down. Hurry. Well, it has been a long time since we ate at home together, right?
Come on! Sit down.
Yeah.
It has been a long time since I ate in this house. There probably hasn't been a place for me here for a long time.
Brother, what are you saying? This is your home. Whenever you come back, you're always welcome.
Is that so?
Isn't Chu Yu the one you welcome and want sitting here the most?
Your good son-in-law.
Sir!
We know about his lip syncing and how he poisoned us. We know it all now.
Right. You're the talented one. You are the hope of the Lu family. Here. As for that liar Chu Yu, let's just never mention him again.
I don't want to mention him either.
I just wanted to see the look of shame on your faces. After all, that is exactly how you treated me back then.
Brother, we know we were wrong. Mom cooked a whole table of dishes you like today.
Consider it her way of apologizing to you.
Come, Ming. Let Dad fill your glass. Today, let's have a drink. Father and son. Sigh. The past was all my fault. Dad is apologizing to you. Come on. Why apologize?
You were just pursuing your own hideous ideals. No one was wrong.
So, why the apology?
Sir!
Regarding Chu Yu, Mom was truly wrong.
Mom is sorry!
I won't explain too much. As long as you give us another chance, we will definitely make it up to you. Double.
Mio. A few words. Is that your compensation? You haven't changed at all. Your compensation is just like the version of me that lived in your eyes. It is all equally cheap.
No, brother. It is not like that. Don't think that way. Mom and Dad even prepared a gift for you. You'll definitely like it.
Oh, yes, exactly.
Your dad and I bought this especially for you. Here, this is your favorite watch. A Rostenton.
Yes. Haven't you wanted this watch for 3 years? That is right. Come on, put it on. Absolutely. It matches your current status perfectly.
Oh, you suddenly seem very willing to spend money on me.
Oh, we are family. Talking about money just creates distance. As long as you like it, it is worth every penny.
Exactly. From now on, whatever you want, just tell Dad. And Dad will buy it for you. Even if it is hard to find, Dad will figure out a way to get it for you.
I want to buy sincerity.
Can you buy that?
I want to buy back the 3 years I spent blind. Can you buy that? I want to buy back the family love I was denied for 3 years.
Can you buy that?
Sir!
After everything we've done, can you still not forgive us?
This watch is very beautiful, but it is not something that belongs to me.
I don't want it.
This was bought specifically for you. Why wouldn't you want it? Look at yourself.
Lumi! Do you have to hurt your family like this? Even if we were wrong. Our intentions were always for your own good. Even if we made mistakes, we've already apologized to you.
What more do you want?
Can't you be the bigger person?
You invited me back. I didn't force you to apologize. Besides, just because you apologize, does that mean I have to accept it? If I don't accept it, does that make me petty? In the end, your prejudice against me all these years has never changed, even now.
Qinhuan, don't be angry either. Your brother didn't mean it. Besides, your brother just raised his voice a little. You were in the wrong too, weren't you?
That is right. Hurry up and apologize to your brother. You were the one who started it, weren't you? Your brother is the pillar of the Liu family now. You know.
Shenhua, say it!
Don't make your brother unhappy. You drive him away with your attitude.
Lu Ming, I'll get it!
I don't want to hear it.
An apology that isn't sincere, even if spoken aloud, is just a hypocritical string of words.
Oh, son. Look, we gave you a gift, but you didn't want it. We offered an apology, but you wouldn't accept that either. Tell us, what do you want us to do? Just say it.
Yes, son, whatever you want. Just tell us what to do, and we'll do it.
Willing to do anything, no matter how excessive my demands are.
Of course, as long as it is something within our power. I mean, if you wanted the moon from the sky, do you expect us to pluck it down for you?
Do you think I'm like Chu Yu? Am I that kind of shameless person?
The request I'm making
is something you can definitely do.
Son, don't mind him. Just tell us what you want, and we'll do it.
When it comes down to it, this meal, this wine, you're bowing down, admitting fault, and apologizing. Isn't it all just for one thing?
Money. Right.
Oh my, how can you say that?
Since we are destined to have no affection left, we might as well use money to completely buy out
our relationship.
Name your price. How much will it cost to sever our ties?
So, saying that is like stabbing your mother in the heart.
1 million.
Is that enough? Oh, son. Please stop breaking your father's heart. That is right. How can you measure our flesh and blood bond with money?
It is not that family is priceless. It's just that the price I offered wasn't high enough, right?
2 million.
Look at you.
Son, no matter what you say, we won't take this money. We just want you to come back. All that matters is that our family is reunited.
5 million.
5 million!
I'll add another 7 million, in case you think that is not enough.
10 million.
Son!
You know, your dad and I aren't interested in money. We're mostly just worried about you being lonely out there, all by yourself.
Is that so?
Since you aren't interested in 10 million,
then how about 20 million?
Forget it!
It seems you really aren't interested in money. In that case, I'll just take this card back.
Hey, wait, don't!
Just as I thought, I guess I overestimated you. Once again, you've made your choice, and the result
is exactly what I expected.
You chose to abandon me.
Brother, you misunderstood. It is just that our family has had huge expenses recently.
We urgently need money!
It has nothing to do with how we feel about you.
Yes, you're so busy and don't come back often. You can't really take care of things at home. How about this? Just leave the money here at home.
Right. Exactly. Listen, son, look, your mother and I are getting old. You know, we often get minor illnesses like headaches or fevers. If we suddenly get seriously ill, it would cost a lot of money.
Enough! Stop talking. In the end, isn't it just about the money? Don't worry. Since I offered it, I never intended to take it back. This money is yours.
Lu Ming, what is the password for this card?
The password!
You all know it. My birthday.
Yes, we know.
My real birthday.
We know when your birthday is. What do you mean by real birthday?
Do you have another birthday?
I'm talking about the actual day I was born. You never told me.
But I know it.
Grandfather told me when he was still alive. My current legal birth date was just chosen for convenience during registration.
It is an incorrect date.
Since you are my biological parents,
Surely you wouldn't have forgotten the day I was born, right?
We remember. How could we forget? Of course we remember. You remember it, right?
Then tell me.
What was the exact year, month, and day? What hour, minutes, and seconds?
Dad! Mom! Hurry up and say it!
Wait, is it that I'm so unimportant to you?
That you didn't think it was worth remembering that day.
Oh my, I'm just getting old. My brain is slow. I really can't recall it right now. But if you give me a little time, I'll definitely remember. After all, it is your birthday. How could Mom forget?
Fine!
Then you can wait until you remember the date to withdraw the money.
Mom and Dad are getting old. It is normal to forget things. Just tell us the date yourself.
But they remember your birthday. And they remember Chuyu's birthday. Why is mine the only one they forgot?
What if they can't remember it for a long time? Then what if the money just sits rotting in the account?
Of course not. 3 years. If you can remember it within 3 years, the money is yours.
If you can't, the account will be cancelled.
Don't call me ungrateful anymore.
I've done my duty by you. I've given you a chance. Remembering that date is the only chance to prove you still care about me.
By the way, due to work requirements, I'll be going abroad for 3 years. I won't be contacting any of you during that time.
For 3 years.
That is right. When I return, if you can figure out the password on that card, then we are still a family. But if 3 years isn't enough time for you to remember those numbers, then our relationship will be just like that bank account. Cancelled!
Hey, Lu Ming! At least finish this meal with us before you go!
When I return in 3 years, if we are still a family, I will finish this meal with you then.